Your cousin is an extraordinary man, madame.
Oh, I agree. Soldier, poet, philosopher, musician, playwright.
All those?
Yes. And the best swordsman in Paris.
Really? Now, I should have thought the Vicomte here had that honor.
Tell me, madame, that comic mask, that nose, presently he will take it off?
No, monsieur, he keeps it. And heaven help the man who smiles. Good night.
Monsieur, your nose. Your nose is rather large.
Rather?
Oh, well.
Is that all?
Well, of course.
No, young sir, you're too simple. Why, you might have said a great many things. Why waste your opportunity? For example, thus. Aggressive. I, sir, if that nose were mine, I'd have it amputated on the spot. Practical. How do you drink with such a nose? You must have had a cup made especially. Descriptive. 'Tis a rock, a crag, a cape. A cape? Say rather a peninsula. Inquisitive. What is that receptacle? A razor case or a portfolio? Kindly. Ah, do you love the little birds so much that when they come and sing to you, you give them this to perch on? Cautious. Take care. A weight like that might make you top-heavy. Eloquent. When it blows, the typhoon howls and the clouds darken. Dramatic. When it bleeds, the Red Sea. Simple. When do they unveil the monument? Military. Beware. A secret weapon. Enterprising. What a sign for some perfumer. Respectful. Sir, I recognize in you a man of parts, a man of prominence. Or, literary, was this the nose that launched 1,000 ships? These, my dear sir, are things you might have said had you some tinge of letters or of wit to color your discourse. But wit, not so. You never had an atom. And of letters, you need but 3 to write you down. A-S-S. Ass.
Yes, puppy. Dolt. Bumpkin. Fool.
How do you do? And I, Cyrano, Savinien, Hercule de Bergerac.
Vicomte, come.
Such arrogance, this scarecrow who... Look at him. No ribbons, no lace, not even gloves.
True. I carry my adornments only on my soul, decked with deeds instead of ribbons, mantled in my good name and crowned with the white plume of freedom.
But
I have no gloves. A pity, too. I had one, the last one of an old pair, and lost that. Very careless of me. Some gentleman offered me an impertinence. I left it in his face.
So be it.
You shall die exquisitely.
Oh, a poet.
Why, yes, a poet, if you will. So, while we fight, I'll improvise a ballade for you, and as I end the refrain, thrust home.
Will you?
I will.
Tell me,
Anything.
why do you hate this Montfleury?
A very bad actor.
Come now, the real reason, the truth.
That fat goat who cannot hold his belly in his arms still dreams of being sweetly dangerous among the women. Sighs and languishes, making sheep's eyes out of his great frog's face. I hate him ever since one day he dared smile upon... Oh, my friend, I seem to see over some flower a great snail crawling.
What? Is it possible?
For me to love, I love.
Whom? May I know?
Whom I love? Think a moment. Think of me. Me whom the plainest woman would despise. Me with this nose of mine that marches on before me by a quarter of an hour. Whom shall I love? Why, of course, it must be the woman in the world most beautiful.
Most beautiful?
In these eyes of mine, beyond compare.
Wait. Your cousin, Roxane.
Yes, Roxane.
Well,
Why not? If you love her, tell her so.
My old friend, look at me and tell me how much hope remains for me with this protuberance. And I have no more illusions. Now and then, I may grow tender, walking alone in the blue cool of evening through some garden, fresh with flowers after the benediction of the rain. My poor big devil of a nose inhales April, and I follow with my eyes where some boy, with a girl upon his arm, passes a patch of silver, and I feel somehow, I wish I had a woman too, walking with me under the moon, and holding my arm, and smiling. And then I dream, and I forget. And then I see the shadow of my profile on the wall.
My friend.
My friend. I have my bitter days knowing myself so ugly, so alone.
Ah, but your wit, your courage. Why, that poor child who just now offered you your dinner. You saw it. Her eyes did not avoid you.
That is true.
Well, then, Roxane herself, watching your duel, pale.
Pale?
Yes, her lips parted, her hand at her breast, thus. I saw it. Speak to her. Speak, man.
She might laugh at me. That is the one thing in this world I fear.
This gentleman begins to annoy me.
I love someone.
Yes?
Someone who does not know.
Yes.
Someone who loves me too, but is afraid of me and keeps away and never says one word.
Yes.
Give me back your hand. Why, how hot it is. Yes, he loves me. I am sure of it.
Yes.
And he is a soldier, too. In your own regiment, your company.
Yes?
And such a man. He is proud, noble, young, brave, beautiful.
Beautiful.
What's the matter?
Nothing. This, my hand.
Well, I love him. That is all. And I have never seen him anywhere except at the theater.
You have never spoken?
Only with our eyes.
Well, then how do you know?
Well, people talk about people, and I hear things, and I know.
You say he is in the Guards. His name?
Baron Christian de Neuvillette.
Oh, one thing more. Last night at the theater, the duel in rhyme, that guardsman with the nose.
De Bergerac, that impossible Gascon.
Yes, impossible.
His treatment of Montfleury.
Abominable.
The arrogance with which he closed the play.
Incredible.
It would be a miracle if the Vicomte survives.
Deplorable.
What will you do with him, Your Eminence?
I? Nothing. I thought I might leave that to you.
To me?
Yes. Place him somewhere in your service with a comfortable allowance. He looked a little threadbare.
But Your Eminence, you detest dueling.
Of course I do. Why didn't you prevent it? I should much prefer that Monsieur de Bergerac live by the pen rather than die by the sword. Do you not agree, Antoine?
By all means, Your Eminence. By all means.
And then, as I end the refrain, thrust home.
Have you read Don Quixote?
I have, and found myself the hero.
Be so good as to read once more the chapter of the windmills.
Chapter 13.
Windmills, remember, if you fight with them, may swing round their huge arms and cast you down into the mire.
Or up among the stars.
You there!
Are you addressing me?
Yes, you flat-footed Norman farmer.
You wish something of me?
Listen, Monsieur de whatever your name is.
De Neuvillette. Baron Christian de Neuvillette.
Very well, de Neuvillette.
Roxanne expects a letter.
From me?
Oh, yes, why not?
Oh, no. Oh, once I write, that ruins everything.
Why?
Because any schoolboy could write to her more gracefully than I. I'm a fool.
You did not attack me like a fool.
Anyone can pick a quarrel. No, I'm never at a loss for words among men, but with any woman, paralyzed, speechless, dumb. I'm one of those stammering idiots who cannot court a woman.
Really? As for myself, it seems to me that, given the opportunity, and if I put my mind to it, I could do that rather well.
Oh, if I had words to say what I have here.
If I were handsome like you. Together we could make one mighty hero of romance.
If only I had your wit.
Borrow it, then.
What?
Tell me. Would you dare repeat to her the words I gave you day by day? Send to her the letters that I write?
What do you mean?
I mean, Roxanne shall have no disillusionment. Come, shall we win her both together? For you?
Oh, but Cyrano.
Christian, why not?
I'm afraid.
Afraid that when you have her all alone, you will lose her. Have no fear, it is yourself she loves. Give her yourself. Put into words, my words, upon your lips. Will you? Will you?
Does it mean so much to you?
It means a comedy, a situation for a poet. Come, shall we collaborate? I'll be your cloak of darkness, your enchanted sword, your ring to charm the fairy princess. Think, is the prize not worth the danger?
My friend.
My friend. This grows too difficult.
Your words tonight hesitate. Why?
Through the warm summer gloom, they grope in darkness toward the light of you. My words are heavy with honey, like returning bees. Yet they must fly so high.
Come nearer, then. Stand you on the bench.
No.
Then I'll come down.
No!
And why so great a no?
Let me enjoy the one moment I ever... My one chance to speak to you unseen.
Unseen?
Yes, yes. Night making all things dimly beautiful, one veil over us both. You need no eyes to hear my heart. Oh, tonight let it seem as if I speak for the first time.
For the first time?
Yes.
Your voice even is not the same.
How should it be? I have another voice tonight, my own, myself, daring.
Why daring?
Because what am I? What is any man that he dare ask for you? Therefore my heart has hidden behind poetic words and tinseled phrases.
But are they not sweet, those pretty phrases?
Not enough sweet for you and me tonight.
You never spoke to me like this.
I tell you, there comes one moment once, and heaven help those who pass that moment by, when beauty stands looking into the soul with grave, sweet eyes that sicken at pretty words.
Yes. That is love.
Love. I love beyond breath, beyond reason, beyond love's own power of loving. Your name is like a golden bell hung in my heart, and when I think of you, I tremble, and the bell swings and rings. Roxanne! Roxanne! Along my veins. Roxanne.
Yes. That is love.
Yes, that is love. That wind of terrible and jealous beauty. That dark fire. That soaring, blinding music. Yet you may take my happiness to make you happier, even though you never know I gave it you. Only let me hear, sometimes, all alone, the distant laughter of your joy. Do you begin to understand a little? Can you feel my soul there in the darkness breathe on you? Oh, only tonight, Now I dare say these things, I to you, and you hear them. It is my voice, mine, my own, that makes you tremble there in the green gloom above me, for you do tremble as a blossom among the leaves. You tremble, and I can feel all the way down along this jasmine branch, whether you will or no, the passion of you trembling.
Yes, I do tremble. And I weep, and I love you, and I am yours, and you have made me thus.
Alas, you will never know. But no matter, you are free and they are bound in wedlock.
Am I drunk? That voice and that nose, Cyrano.
Cyrano, this very moment they have exchanged vows.
Who? My sincere compliments. You also, my traveler in space.
My lord, the handsome couple you and God have joined together.
Quite so. Madame, kindly bid your husband farewell. Your regiment leaves tonight, sir. Report at once.
Oh, my Christian. I came here to ask forgiveness. It is time to be forgiven. Now, when we may die so soon. Forgive me for being light and vain and loving you only because you were handsome. For now,
No.
I love you for yourself. For what you are.
Roxanne.
How you must have suffered, for you saw how frivolous I was. And to be loved for the mere costume, for the poor casual body you went about in. To a soul like yours, that must have been torture.
No.
I understand. You cannot perfectly believe in me. A love like this.
I want no love like this. I want love only for...
Only for what every woman sees in you. I can do better than that.
No, it was best before.
You do not altogether know me. I was a child. I am a woman now. If you were less handsome,
No.
unattractive, ugly even, I should love you still.
You mean that?
I do mean that.
Ugly?
Even then. Now are you happy?
What is it? You look so...
She does not love me.
You think not?
She loves you.
No.
She loves only my soul.
No.
Yes, that means you. And you love her.
I
I see, I know. You wrote her every day, every day.
Perfectly simple.
Simple. For a month we've been blockaded here. How did you send all those letters?
Before daylight, I managed...
To face death every day. You love her.
Yes. Son,
Cyrano.
Christian thinks... Christian thinks you ought to know that...
But I do know. He still doubts what I told him just now. I saw that.
Yes, but... Was it true what you told him just now?
It was true. I said that I should love him even if he were...
The word comes hard before me. Say it, I shall not be hurt. Ugly?
Even then I should love him.
Disfigured?
Or disfigured.
Even grotesque?
How could he ever be grotesque? Ever to me?
But you could love him so, as much as...
Yes, and more.
Roxanne.
What is it? Are they fighting? What is happening?
The Spaniards advance. But there is time.
Where is Christian?
At the parapet.
Oh, of course. What is it that you wish to tell me?
Roxanne, believe me, this is difficult, and for once I lack words. Christian asked me to... He told me...
Your places, gentlemen.
Is he dead?
No, but dying.
I will not let him.
Cyrano, did you...
Yes, my friend. I have told her. She loves you.
Roxanne?
Yes, my darling. Christian. He is not dead.
Yes. have 2 deaths to avenge now. Christian's, my own.
And all those 14 years, he has been the old friend who came to me to be amusing.
Roxanne.
It was you.
No, Roxanne, no.
And I might have known it every time that I heard you speak my name.
No, it was not I.
It was you.
I swear.
The letters, that was you.
No.
And the dear, foolish words, that was you. And the voice in the dark, that was you.
On my honor.
And the soul, that was all you.
I never loved you.
Yes, you loved me. Even now you love me. And why so great a love?
Oh, no, my own dear love, I love you not.
Why were you silent for so many years? All the while. Every night and every day he gave me nothing. You knew that. You knew in that letter lying on my breast. Your tears. You knew they were your tears.
The blood was his.
Cyrano!
Here. He's here. Oh, what recklessness.
No.
I knew it.
Oh, madame, he has killed himself
No.
coming here.
That paintless, what is it?
Nothing. I did not finish my gazette. Saturday the 26th, an hour or so before dinner, Monsieur de Bergerac died. Foully murdered.
Cyrano, what have they done to you?
How fate loves a jest. Behold me ambushed, taken unawares. My noble foe, a lackey. My battlefield, a gutter. It seems too logical. I have missed everything. Even my death.
Sisters! Sisters!
No, do not go away. I may not be here when you return.
You shall not die. I love you.
No, why, that is not in the story. When Beauty said I love you to the beast, all his ugliness changed and dissolved like magic. But you see, I am still the same.
And I have done this to you.
You? Why, no.
All my fault, mine.
On the contrary. I had never known womanhood and its sweetness but for you. My mother did not like to look at me. I never had a sister. Later, I feared a sweetheart with mockery behind her smile. But because of you, I have had across my life one whispering silken gown.
I never loved but one man in my life. I have lost him twice.